Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Laps Down podcast. And this is an exciting one because it is officially the kickoff of season 3 of the Laps Down podcast. Woohoo!
If Haters said we'd never make it. They said that.
They said that. I heard it, probably. I think that if you're like a little confused, like what we mean by season 3, that's totally understandable. It's like a loose term we use, basically just to mark a new season of motorsports happening. We haven't really actually been around for like 3 full years, so don't feel like that's what's happening here. We've been here for 3 seasons of motorsport, and today starts season 3. Right?
Now that you've explained it, I'm confused. But yes, this is season 3. Because we've only been for like 1.5 seasons. Anyways, right. It literally doesn't matter. We say it's season 3, and that's what it is.
And you guys celebrated, right? So it's official. Yay! We're super excited for 2026 motorsports. We have some stuff to talk about today with the Rolex 24. We have a preview for Bowman Gray, the greatest race of the calendar. And before we kick all that off, I wanted to say a couple things. One, you see this hat I'm wearing? You can get one of these, okay? We have done one sale previously of hats. People liked them. It's been a while. We're bringing them back. If you want a hat that looks just like this, there is a link that I will put in the show notes that you order the hats through. Now, if you're thinking, is this a professional operation? Does Andrea know how to run an online store? The answer to that would be no. So it is essentially a Google form plus my Venmo, and you just Venmo me for the hats. Okay, that's what we're doing here. We're not big time, and that's just what we do. Okay, if you have any questions, you can DM me or the Laps Down podcast account or MJ, and she can direct the questions to me. But I don't think she wants to be involved in the transaction.
No.
Speaking of accounts, as you may have noticed, TikTok is an unusable app. So now is a good time to remind you guys, you can follow us on Instagram at LapsDownPod. You can follow us on YouTube at LapsDownPod. Sure, you can follow us on TikTok if you can figure out how to make that work. That's really cool for you. Also, thank you to everybody who's left us a 5-star review recently. You are amazing, and we very much appreciate it. It helps people find the show. If it is your first time here, welcome. Do you think we're going to get any new people for the official kickoff of season 3? I mean, people might want to know what it's all about.
I don't think we will quite this early. I think eventually we may get some new people. But I think it's going to take them a minute.
You're not going to get it the first time you hear it.
You're not going to get it. Okay, I promise.
Do you have anything to say for the kickoff of season 3? Any admin notes? Did I just
Hell yeah, brother.
It all?
Yeah, you really put a bow on it. That's what Nathan Brown would say.
What, hell yeah, brother?
No, he would say put a bow on it. Just to put a bow on this section.
Did you see he tweeted about IndyCar this week?
I'm not on Twitter. What did he say? What was it? What did he say?
He was just talking about the Alex Palou lawsuit drama.
God, I miss him so bad.
Dude, he still loves us. He still keeps an eye out on lawsuit drama. He remembers us.
That was crazy, the lawsuit drama.
That was crazy. We could talk about it if you want in the IndyCar section.
We can, we could try. I didn't write down any of the details of it.
We don't need details. We just need vibes. Okay. You want to talk about the Rolex 24 at Daytona?
Let's talk about it.
I have to say, I love this race a lot. It was very hard for me to be as hype about it not being there. I feel like it is one of those races where like I was a little bit FOMO'd. I was FOMOing. I was feeling the FOMO. Were you feeling FOMO?
I've never been, so no, I was not feeling FOMO.
You watch all the videos though, you don't go, oh, take me there.
No, I'm so sleepy. I can't do 24 hours. I'm so tired, guys.
Would you ever do it like with like a full-blown camper in the infield?
In the Daytona infield? I'm not brave. I'm sleepy. No.
Scared. It's like chill, like comparatively to like. It's not like I'm not asking you to stay in like the NASCAR Daytona infield.
It's not like Talladega. There's something about an infield now that I'm so scared of.
Don't be scared. You can get out. There's tunnels.
Let me out.
Just leave. Can I be honest? I'm super fucking stupid. So the first couple times I was watching motorsports, I was like, how do they like get in the infield?
I was like, they have to fly. No, I had that same thing. I was like, they have to fly them all in, probably. They like crane them over. Probably. How else would they do it?
I thought they like drove across the track, like when there was no racing. Like they
that makes sense
drove
too.
Across the track, and then like they were like, "You're in here now. You live in here. Good luck." Which is really stupid if you think.
No, that makes sense to me. It's like an ice rink where they have to like open the doors so the Zamboni can come in. They just open the doors, and that's why the.
And now you're in. You're on the ice.
And now you're in. Hope no one gets hurt because you can't get out until we're done.
The only way you can get out is you like Quinn Hughes it over the wall. You just kind of
You're just like belly flop over.
You gotta just roll it. You roll it out. That's how you do it. I will say it seemed to be warmer this year. It seemed to be foggy. It seemed to be a little bit chaotic. How long did you watch it on TV for?
We probably watched like all but we probably watched like 12 hours of it. 12 to 14 hours of it.
Damn, MJ. Clocked in. What can I say?
Think. No, I don't correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't there. I'm not gonna.
No.
So, if you haven't watched the Rolex 24, obviously there's a lot going on. There's a lot of cars, but we'll just talk about the major storylines. We had the first lap. It was very warm. We were ready to go. It was sunny, and there was an opening lap crash in LMP2. What do you think's going on with these LMP2 cars? What are they? Why do they?
They're really just dicking around. Every single race I've watched, the LMP2 cars are just dicking around.
It's
and I love
confusing. That. Yeah, it's like
no, like good for them.
So do your guys' cars just like have an inability to steer or something, whereas the other cars they can? Or like what really happens here? Because you guys are all like kind of professionals-ish. Like you guys
they're
like
not racing for serious. Like no. I'm like, what? Like your objective compared to everyone else's objective? Like what would we say the difference is?
So basically it seems like everyone else can kind of keep it on the track and not into the side of each other. You guys from turn one of lap 1 can't do that, which is interesting to me. They were like, the tires are not good on lap 1. I'm like, but that's always been the case in every motorsport. So why can't you guys do this?
You guys aren't new here. Like, you guys are all professional drivers. Yeah. You've been chosen and selected to be here. Chosen and selected to be here. And
selected. Was there like an audition?
Like, you made callbacks. I don't know what are we confused about with the tires here?
No, listening to commentators try to justify unjustifiable crashes is always my favorite because they go, the tires are really slippery. I'm just like, but see, nobody else had this problem.
And nobody had this issue. First of all, do not speak ill of Michelin. They did a great job with the tires. They did a great job.
Did they race this race? I didn't see with the fancy scaled looking tires.
They did.
I didn't get a.
They called them reptilian looking. They did. Yeah, they had the fancy reptilian tires.
Ooh, I don't like that. Can we call them something else, maybe?
No, that's what they called them when they were doing the. I don't even because never mind. The guy was in the tire factory putting bolts in the tire or something. I didn't really collect everything he was saying because I was just like, ooh, tires. Ooh, the factory. They did this for Bristol. Like, I love their little tire shop.
Y'all got a butter tire or what?
You guys got that nice Bristol butter tire. If it were those tires and they were crashing on lap 1, I'd be like, sure.
Fair. So yeah, we had a little incident in lap 1, turn 1. Why not? And then we got back racing, and I would say seemingly almost immediately, but I think it was actually like 30 minutes in, we are faced with a Porsche Penske 1-2. Um, and then they just kind of did that for a while, which was like a huge bummer. And I don't think that anybody really has a good time with a Porsche Penske 1-2. So, what are we going to do to probably get rid of them? Should we check the rear attenuators?
We should check they did mention an attenuator once. And I was
they have one of them on one of those
trigger
cars?
Warning. I think they said attenuator, unless they were just like dropping that word.
They were trying to trigger them into losing their 1-2. they like radio into the cars and they're like, we're just gonna have to do a quick check on your attenuators. The driver's like, fuck you can't check shit, and they're crashing into the wall like Scotty Mac.
Oh my god. I forgot that drama's back.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to get to that. That's going to be such a fun conversation. I can't wait to have. Something else that was really scary besides the Porsche Penske 1-2 is the fact that AJ Allmendinger was there and Lee Diffie kept calling him the dinger again. And I'm just like, Lee, please. Lee, please. I was fine with Hurricane Hocevar. I draw the line at the dinger. It's not appropriate. It's not allowed. I don't like it.
They really had a big focus on AJ Allmendinger this weekend, which was really weird for me because I feel like we never really talk about him in NASCAR unless it was like the one time he got pole and wore those like mirrored glasses and we talked about him then. And then like if we're at the Roval. But besides that, like his storyline I feel like kind of gets he has a very interesting storyline, to be fair, but it's like we just never really talk about it. And then the whole IMSA weekend, it's like, it's so great to see AJ Allmendinger back in the car. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but like, there's 90 other drivers on the track right now.
Right. I'm gonna be honest, I think IMSA appreciates him more than NASCAR does. Do you think that he's like missing his calling? Like he should just be a full-time IMSA driver. Like they love him. He was like getting featured as like the all-stars that you'll see at the Rolex 24. And I was like,
yeah.
In NASCAR, like they don't really fuck with him like that. Like they kind of only fuck with him at the Roval.
He's won the Rolex. Like he's won he got the watch.
Yeah. They like that. Like, they like that when you do that.
He's done fuck all in NASCAR with love. A lot of them have done fuck all in NASCAR. There's nothing wrong with doing fuck all in NASCAR. I mean, Ty Gibbs has done it.
Almost everybody in NASCAR is doing fuck all.
Like, that's part of the sport. There's 90 drivers out there.
There's roughly 800 people on the Bowman Gray track at a time. I don't know.
At any given stage.
But I also thought it was interesting. They had the Dinger and they had Pelot out at the same time, doing their stints at the same time, being sneaky in their little Acura cars. And I just thought, okay, so we got little sneaks here. We got little sneaky sneaks here. That's what we're doing. I just thought it was interesting. I thought it was really a big focus on the Dinger.
Huge focus on the Dinger.
Can never count out the Dinger, some might say.
No, dude, you really got to zone in on the Dinger.
Especially at the Rolex 24. Keep an eye out for him.
Stay vigilant.
That fucking Pelot guy. You never know where they are, but they're up this shit, okay? Okay, so I would say the biggest storyline from the Rolex 24 was the 6-hour caution for fog, which is the longest ever continuous yellow flag that they've had at the Rolex 24. It was most of the night. It was kind of like, it reminded me of like 2 years ago when we watched Le Mans and it just like rained through the whole night. Perfect time to sleep. Made me think, like, what if the Rolex 24, hear me out, guys, instead of it being 24 hours of racing, such a gimmick, you know what I mean? We just kind of do like a good amount of racing until everybody gets sleepy, and then they just kind of like on their best behavior, yellow flag drive through the night while we all sleep, and then we wake up and then we race again. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Like, you guys are gonna hate me, but I'm not wrong.
I have no qualms with the fact that there was like 6.5 hours of. I mean,
And
I'm
you
not
fuckers
racing.
all,
I don't
you
know.
guys all took a little break, and I know you did, and I know you did. And don't fucking tell me
There's
that
no
you were
shame.
clocked in during that whole time. I think it would suck for the drivers, like, that have to
Well,
just be
sure,
best
but
behavior driving for, but
you
it's like,
signed up for
I,
it.
yeah. And I also think it takes out um, the horrors of the night. Normally, it feels like at nighttime, that's where all of my favorite drivers, their cars just stop operating as
Mysteriously disappear.
vehicles. Yeah, like they're like, Fred Vestey's on fire. And I'm just
Oh,
like, but
God.
why though? It's like 2 a.m. Like, but like, why? Like,
Like,
make
why
it
couldn't this have
stop?
happened before 10 p.m.?
Right, when I was watching. But now I have to just the next morning discover that Fred Vestey was on
Catch up
fire
and you just
last
see
night.
him on the DNF list and you're like, when the fuck did that happen?
Hey, what? Why? I don't know. I just, it's an idea to think about. I think like for Le Mans, it worked out really beautifully where they just kind of like the whole night drove through the rain and it was miserable for the drivers, but like I got to sleep and then wake up and then they raced. And then
Yeah.
this time, I think Townsend Bell said that these were like some of the freshest cars that they've had racing once the sun came up because it was like nobody got in any crashes at night. Like nobody had, it was like they were just moseying around, so when the sun came up and they were ready to race again, it was like, let's go. Like, let's fucking go. And we saw a lot of like interesting comebacks. Like people that had a bad start to their race
Yeah.
were able to come back from a couple laps down and stuff like that. I think everybody just had a good time. Sorry. Just an idea.
Who knew endurance racing would be so much easier at the end if you didn't have to go through all the work in the middle?
If you didn't have to endure so much, really.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know?
Okay, so now that everybody that we might have had as new viewers is sufficiently gone, um, what did you think about the Cadillac comeback? So the
Dude,
31 Cadillac.
I wanted that Cadillac to win so bad. I love Jack Aitken.
Oh,
I was rooting for him.
yeah.
Also the little preview they did, or the little storyline they did of Connor Zilic, where they were like, yeah, no, he's already won a Rolex. He actually wore it to prom, and then they showed his prom picture with his date. I was
I
like, that would
missed that.
kill me. Oh, girl. I was like, that, I think that
He
would do
goes
it
to
for me.
school?
He did. No, he's like 19 now. 19-year-olds don't go to school.
He, he went to prom?
He went to prom with the Rolex on. And so they showed a picture of him and his prom date from high school. I was like, did they just take that from him? Did they ask for that? I think that
Was
I
embarrassing.
really put him on blast. No, they looked like a perfectly normal high school couple who went to prom.
Aww.
But it was just like,
But he was
they're not.
flexing a little bit.
Yeah, he had a Rolex at prom, which was really funny. They did ask him about it. He gives really good interviews also, which is just crazy to me. I think it's because he likes the spotlight. In another
Yeah.
universe, he's like a get ready with me TikToker.
Mm-hmm. He's actually like, he is kind of like so Dale Jr. coded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like Dale Jr. now coded, I feel like. I don't
Right.
think
Yeah.
Dale Jr. Yeah, Dale Jr. Well, because that's his father. That's his Red Bull daddy.
Aw. Biological. Well, Connor, if you really think you're a good interview, feel free to come on this show. I mean, we
We
don't
dare you.
ask the
Prove it.
softballs around here. Wait, that I sent MJ a TikTok earlier today. It was some like reporter asking like a women's basketball star. They were like, what are the contents of your character as a competitor? And the women's basketball player literally goes, I don't know how to answer that. And I told MJ we should just start asking people that. What are the contents of your character as a competitor?
It is not the craziest question in the bullpen, I'll tell you that. I think we'd be perfectly fine.
I've literally had people in the bullpen next to me be like, so do you want a trauma dump? The camera's over here. Look into your camera, please, while you trauma dump.
Please look down the lens.
Hey, can you hold your mini mic closer to your mouth, please, while you're trauma dumping? I don't think they can hear you. Thank you. Anyway, I know that person doesn't listen to this podcast, so that's safe. Okay, so you have some notes here. Go for it. Hit it.
These are just random thoughts. Okay, so here, my thing is I don't watch IMSA on the reg. Guys, I'm coming out of someone who doesn't watch IMSA. Nobody is shocked if you've listened to this podcast for more than, 1 week. Really, I watched it with my boyfriend this weekend, and so he was asking me questions, which that's never great, especially when I don't know anything about the series. The one thing,
IMSA questions are not welcomed.
I have no idea. I was like, ask me maybe any other series, but no, this is no. Two things we got really caught up on. There was this little Porsche Penske situation where they were the 6 and the 7, which that's hilarious. That's how you get that's how we get the youth into IMSA. The youths are gonna love that. Where I don't know which one was in the pit box in front and then one was behind, and they were at an angle. Did you watch this part? Where they pitted at an angle, and they ended up getting in trouble for it, even though they had marked. Well, that's what we got caught up on, is how could this possibly be so beneficial that you're willing to risk a penalty for it, especially when the car in front of you is your team's car.
It's not, and it's dumb, and it's stupid, and Penske Perfect is actually a sham that we have all been led to believe.
Fake.
But it's
not
real. A fallacy. It's not true. They're not Penske Perfect. They're blending attenuators. They're Penske cheaters.
Penske cheaters. Did you know they actually own the series? Not this one, but the other one.
I think that's a good angle for our podcast to keep running in. It's just Penske's a bunch of cheaters. People resonate with it.
I think
season 3
rebrand? We've gotten off that. I mean, I feel like we kind of fell off that wagon and people kind of fucked with it. But I mean, we can get back on it.
Okay, we'll get back on it. We'll initiate that. Yeah, I think the angling is dumb. Did they straight up? I can't remember. Did they say they're doing it because it has some sort of advantage, or did they do it on accident? And then they just were because we did it on purpose. They taped
the lines diagonally for them to be in the lines, in pink neon fucking tape. Tape that Lando Norris would only dream of.
Dude, too fluorescent for his ass.
He said no, none of that. I thought that was really interesting. That's probably what stuck with me the most throughout. Just whenever Penske fucks up, I'm like,
let's investigate. Let's get in there. I mean, is it worth us mentioning now that they've won for 3 years in a row? Literally, what are we going to do about that?
That's a good point. I fear they're really good, which sucks. I hate it when the enemy is good.
I think that this is the part where IMSA people, people that watch IMSA, they would say some shit about balance of performance or something, right? Bop.
Just call it what it is.
We should take the Penskes to the Bop house and reevaluate.
I think they need to, check them out in the Bop house.
Do they even do Bop stuff for all of the different classes in IMSA, or am I totally
No, I think all classes do the Bop.
Okay. But we need to re-bop them.
And the thing is they're just really good at it, so they can they bop to the top. Other teams.
Oh God, no! I think it's people are coming all this way to Daytona. They don't want to see Penske win. Do something different. You know what I mean? It's everybody would have had more fun if Cadillac won. Sorry, I'll say it. Everybody would have had more fun.
Imagine the TikToks that would have come out of that.
Fred Vesey would have had a good time.
Did you see all the photos where it's the 3 drivers that are typically driving for Cadillac, and then it's and also Connor Zilic is on the other side of the car. It started to make me feel bad. I don't know if it was a joke, but it did start to make me feel they're bullying the 19-year-old. This is what he had to go through last year, too. He's not with his dads this year, though.
Dude, miss that team badly. Miss that team so badly. But I think that they nicknamed him Steve because they posted something on Twitter where it was like, thanks, Steve, or something like that. And it's like a picture of Connor like standing separate from the rest of them. And then he like responded to that tweet and was like, Steve's peacing out, like, have a good season or something like that. And I think that they're doing it
it's the and you and me and your friend Steve.
Yeah. Which
That's
I think
so millennial coded of them to be like, let's call him Steve. Fred Vesti is not that old to be acting like that.
Neither is Connor Zilic. So who do we think's responsible for the joke?
Guys, that's so cringe. I don't want them to win anymore.
Oh, God. The other Cadillac, the one that Colton was in, just died.
The one that lit on fire?
Yeah, that's not good. Probably. Bad omens for Colton Herta, I guess. Ooh.
Dude, don't fucking... Like, of course his car's gonna be the one that has issues.
I think that they're going to see technical problems happen in F2 that they've never even considered to have happened before. And they're going to be like, I didn't even know engines could do that in these F2 cars. And they'll be like, it's Colton Herta's car. It'll find a way.
Does an F2 car have an attenuator?
They're going to blend that bitch.
Steve.
What a fucking millennial ass joke.
Often made of aluminum honeycomb or composite materials. Yeah, there's a rear attenuator. Dude, watch that fucking attenuator. He's bringing over some IndyCar shit.
He's gonna be like, I just need a mild change to my setup.
You guys, how do you feel about blending? It's for aesthetic purposes.
There is no advantage.
There's no advantage, guys. We're not rehashing it. Actually, we will. We'll rehash it in about 2 sections.
Okay, well, we'll rehash it in just a moment. You just put, I feel like they should alert you when your fave driver is racing. I totally feel that, especially when your fave is racing not in, like, the main... Like, if they're, like...
Dude, if your fave is an LMP2 or a GTD, me trying to remember all the fuck-ass letters.
You fucking nailed
You're
that.
never gonna see him. You're never gonna see him unless he's in a wall. And even then, they might not tell you who's driving.
Yeah, I mean, like... Good luck. Good luck, bucko. Like, oh, you're a Kiffin Simpson fan? Good luck. He already did 3 stints. You weren't paying enough attention. Sorry, loser.
I didn't even know... I forgot Logan Sargent was there. He was also on the same team as Jacob Abel. Wow.
They were on the same team?
My faves. They were on the same team, dude.
Okay,
because I saw Jacob Abel. Yeah, we can talk about. You want to talk about Jacob Abel?
No, sure. Let's talk about Logan Sargent.
Okay.
Because, okay, so I think he had a rough weekend this weekend. Honestly, I think it's because Jacob Abel was in the car. I'm going to be honest.
Stop.
I think that he kind of like Colton Herta can do things to a car that nobody's ever seen before. There's issues happening nobody even considered.
Very Abel Motorsport vibes this weekend. Bless their hearts.
We forgot to add to the fucking note. We'll have to talk about that too. Fuck. I forgot to add so many things to the notes. But I think it's interesting that as of, you know, the next year or two, Logan is transitioning fully into like a Ford guy. He was at the Ford event in Detroit, and then he was announced along with Mike Rockefeller.
Rocky! Also, he had a bad weekend too. His car was leaking juices all over the place. Like a waterfall.
Hey, that's really nasty the way you described that. Don't do that anymore, MJ.
That's what they said on the broadcast, and I went...
And I bet it was Townsend Bell saying some nasty-ass shit like that.
The broadcast team was so good this entire week, and I'm like, you guys are all fucking maniacs.
But they were announced as... Also with the third person, I'm so sorry, I'm not remembering his name. I'm sorry, you're not the star of this lineup. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I don't know you, but I'm sure you're really good. They were announced as the 2027 WEC lineup for the Ford hypercar entry. And so we're going to be seeing Logan Sargent, Captain America, full on American hero of F1 vibes, becoming a Ford America's team driver. What do you think about this as a Logan Sargent fan?
I'm so excited that he's employed. Like, truly. And I think it's cool that they're really... I think it was such a missed opportunity that no one, like, weighed in on, like, this is an American driver in F1. Like, even... Literally nobody really cashed in on that. So I feel like putting him on...
The Ford...
Is Mike Rockenfeller... Is he American?
No, I think he's, like, German.
Okay.
He's not American. Remember, we saw that man stand next to Jimmy Johnson in that was not giving American man. When you compare him to Jimmy Johnson. No, which is why
I was like, no, it makes sense that Ford is cashing in on American drivers. And I was like, this motherfucker is not American.
No, but I think
because I remember him having an accent.
He gained some Americanism, I think. So did Jensen Button. Jensen Button, like, feels American. He's American too. And I think it's just like he drove a NASCAR one time at Le Mans. And I go, that's an American man.
No, like, if you ask me, like, gun to my head right now, what Jensen Button is, I'd say that man's American. That man is from Minnesota. I've seen that man before.
No, I know.
I've seen him at the Casey's.
The way he hates Danica Patrick is also American.
That's very American.
That's so American to hate her.
But anyways.
And then he goes, well, it's not because she's a woman, I promise. It's just because she's bad at NASCAR. And I go, interesting. That's American as fuck that you just said that.
Yeah.
That's super American. Anywho, what were we talking about? Logan Sargent, employed. You're happy.
Excited. I hope he's good.
Ooh. That's an interesting thing that we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. I think he'll be good. I think that when you put him in some American machinery, I think he is going to feel more at home.
I think he's going to have, like, support around him that want him to succeed, which is going to be, like, I think at first it's going to be kind of, like, shocking to him, and he's not really going to know what to do with it. But as he, like, grows to love the team and they grow to love him, I think that that'll help his overall performance, and that the Ford is actually going to be powered on love. And American love and friendship. What?
Yeah,
which doesn't go for much these days.
It's like kind of the stock's kind of at low value at the moment, but he's drove a Ford car before. Probably it's like probably similar. Like he'll get in, he'll be like, "This is just like an F-150. I've drove one of these before."
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "This is just like."
It's your Ford.
What kind of car do I drive? A Ford.
It's green.
A Ford Focus. I drive a mint green Ford Focus. Oh my God, me and Logan Sargent.
Yeah, you're a factory driver for Ford.
Wow.
It was interesting. I did have a little moment when Logan came on stage at the Ford event where I realized, like, I was like, did he see Max Verstappen back there? And I'd be like, no, it's my time on stage, bucko. Good luck, though, on your season of F1, that cursed sport.
Yuck.
If I'm going to be honest, I bet Max Verstappen is jealous that Logan Sargent gets to fuck around and drive in, like, IMSA and WEC and stuff like that. Like, I think Max would be like, he's probably like, God, what I would give, but instead I have to do this fuck-ass shit. Have you ever... Yeah, you get to drive at Rolex? Yeah, I get to drive at Monaco. How exciting, where you can pass at one part of the track and nowhere else. I think he hates F1. He would probably give anything to be Logan Sargent.
I think you're right. He's like, this guy was ass and he gets rewarded like this.
Rewarded? I literally think Max Verstappen would be like, okay, so gotta start doing the Logan Sargent shit then, I guess.
He's like, how many times did you send it into the wall? I could top that.
I can do way more than that. Easy. Anywho, anything else we want to talk about? The mix of all the cars is pretty entertaining to watch. It's a very ADHD friendly sport, almost, I would say. There's just like always something happening.
It's
also
overstimulating and not friendly because like I'm having fun while watching it. I'm not retaining jack shit. Like it's truly something like I watch it so passively, which is why I think I enjoy it so much because I'm not like trying to analyze. There's not once this weekend did I go, what fuel strategy is this team on? There was not a single time I gave a fuck about fuel strategy or tires or when they were changing people. Like I truly just had a good time watching them go around the Daytona Roval.
Uh, every time they go up on the banking, I'm like, beautiful, stunning, never seen anything like it. But I wonder people that actually do watch endurance racing more consistently. I'm like, is the expectation that you guys are watching this whole race and like tuned in, like actually retaining any of this? Because I've never once felt like that at any 24-hour race.
No,
or even
I
like
think
a 12-hour. I'm like, what?
The IMSA fans, their brain is like a little bit larger than I think us normal idiots, and they can watch the entire thing and understand like the strategies, and they've got like little timing tables pulled up and they're watching all of the different classes, and it's like truly amazing. IMSA fans, it can't be me in that kind of capacity, but I love watching it. Like I think it's one of the best racing products, period.
Period. I think that the 6 hour is where I thrive. A 6 hour race is like endurance for me. I feel like I can kind of clock in for 6.
I can't do 6 hours. I feel like at a certain point, I'm lucky if I can make it through an entire 3-hour NASCAR race.
Oh, I can't do those.
It's so hard.
That's what IMSA needs? Don't watch stage 2. That's why we don't watch it. No, wait. What if my theory about that fuck ass 6-hour fog thing is just that I was
stage 2 nap?
That was my stage 2 nap. That was stage 2. And what I'm looking for is an exciting stage 1 and an exciting stage 3. We all take a nap during stage 2. Introduce stage racing into IMSA. Now what?
Our rating just like dropped.
We just got as many 1-star reviews as Apple will allow somebody to spam. No, guys, hear me out. I know you want a nap. I know you do. Don't fuck with me like this, guys. Anyways, shout out Rolex 24. What a fun race. Don't know what's going on most of the time, but it's definitely a fun way to kick off motorsports season. Love it. Do we want to talk about IndyCar? I feel like we were kind of like touching on IndyCar so much. We're begging to talk about it.
Sure, we can touch IndyCar.
With consent. I wanted to talk about, you talked about Jacob Abel Motorsports and their suspension. So interesting. Not suspension, penalty.
It was a fine. Yeah.
Penalty. But then they're on probation.
For breaking the rules in testing.
Yeah, I was reading something about it. They were testing like something on a rig or something that they're not allowed to do. And they were like, you're going to jail. And they're like, wait, we don't have the authority to put somebody in jail. So they were like, we'll just fine you. And then you're on probation until, I want to say like Nashville or something crazy like that. And I was like, what does probation mean?
Wasn't Prema on probation last year?
Oh, were they?
Wasn't that after, it was Robert Schwartzman. I think it was when because they didn't do the extinguisher situation. Remember, the car kept catching on fire, and they're like, "Hey, you guys didn't put the safety shit in properly," which like a crazy corner to cut. I feel like they were on probation, but maybe I'm talking out of my ass.
Well, it sounds like they did, because they did like testing that they weren't supposed to do. They also had to share all of the data that they got from that testing with all the other teams. And the other teams were like, that was, yeah, they were probably like, shout out to you guys. That was super interesting shit. I'm reading your shit right now. Super interesting stuff. Hate that you guys got fined for this, but thank you.
So funny. That's such a good punishment. Like, that's really, really good.
Yeah. you know what, IndyCar, keep punishing. I hope their new like third party like punishment board that they've put together. I hope they like are petty in that way. Yeah, like where they're like, okay, because you blended your attenuator, everybody blends their attenuator.
Because you blended your attenuator, you have to blend everybody's attenuator. You have to go around the classroom.
Everyone's car, blend that shit. Okay.
Take your little fire gun, your little windshield hat, and go blend everybody's attenuator and see how you like it now.
See how that feels.
Their very punishment fits the crime, but like in a poetic way.
In a poetic way. They put them out like in those things in the town square.
The stocks. And they're like, go, throw some tomatoes.
Lesson learned, huh? That's how we do things. That's how we do things around here. Speaking of Prema gone? Question mark. Probably. What's going on there? What the hell? We're like low key losing Prema, and I knew this was gonna happen, but like it's like the way that they refuse to acknowledge it is crazy.
Well, they were talking to Callum Ilott this weekend, and Townsend Bell just like refused to say that he was going to be in IndyCar. He's like, and he's still trying to secure that seat for IndyCar. And I'm like, I think the seat's still trying to secure that seat for IndyCar, my man. But what was it? It was an RLL news that just dropped like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, it was Briscoe.
Oh, Ryan Briscoe. Who was the engineer who got...
No relation to Chase. No relation to Chase. I have Googled it. I'm embarrassed to say. I just thought because Chase Briscoe, lived in Indiana.
No,
I don't know.
Ryan's
I got confused.
Successful and Chase's drinking raw milk.
I thought they might be like cousins or something. Everybody's got a weird ass cousin.
That's true. Oh God, imagine
Chase Briscoe being your weird ass cousin. Ryan's weird ass cousin.
He's like, no, guys, we don't talk. He's from dad's side of the family. Like, they're all weird over there. Okay, but Ryan Briscoe was the engineer who put, I don't know if you guys remember this, Robert Schwartzman got pole at the Indy 500. That was Ryan Briscoe. He just signed with can I try again? One more take.
Yeah. I'm not cutting any of this.
Cut here and then I'll start. Ryan Briscoe, not related to Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe drinks raw milk. He is now going to be a driver coach for RLL.
I'm not cutting any of that.
No, cut here and then we'll do it again.
Nope. It's all staying in. I edit this shit.
Oh, but they also got someone else. Who was the other person that RLL got? Besides Ryan Briscoe?
Yeah, there was like an engineer.
Ryan Briscoe, driver coach. Who was it though? Did we see or did we not see? I don't know.
Well, look at RLL's post.
Yeah, RLL didn't post it. Oh yeah, they did. Sorry.
Hey, I don't want to embarrass you on your podcast, but I would check again because they definitely posted that shit.
Oh, this Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski? It's real close. It's like scary close to Mike Wazowski.
Anyways, what did Mike do?
He's going to be Schumacher's race engineer.
Right.
Was that?
That's Robert Schwartzman's engineer.
No.
Ryan Briscoe is just a driver's coach.
I thought he was the engineer for the 500, though.
I don't know.
Because I remember because he had like this whole feature where he's sitting in the bleachers and they're talking to him like, did you think that he was going to be able to do this? Someone literally, one of the searches is Mike Pawlowski Monsters, Inc. I just wanted to see where he was from.
MJ, was that your search? Be honest.
It's me right now. I've just searched it enough times. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Anyways, They both previously worked. No, they previously worked for Prema, no longer, and now work for RLO. That's a spooky sign for Prema. Can you imagine going from Prema to RLL?
out of the pot and into the fire? Like, what the fuck is that? What are you getting at?
Does this mean Mick Schumacher is going to get on pole for the Indy 500?
Yes.
Like, is that what's pointing?
That's
obviously
that does make sense. Happen.
Suddenly I'm all in on Mick Schumacher.
They're going to give him whatever fucking car they gave to Kumasato, and they're going to put that bitch on pole.
Dude.
Mick,
those RLL cars, they're really good on Saturdays.
Super good at qualifying. And that's that, folks. I feel bad mostly for Callum Ilott, though, because I would like to see him
can't catch a break.
Be like just able to maybe just have a seat in IndyCar normal style.
I'd like them to just like respect that man. Maybe
he's not he have the Dale best, Coincey?
But can he? I mean, how much money he got?
Hey, Callum, can I see your bank account real quick? I'm trying to work something out.
Pull out your checkbook. Let's go talk to Dale. How do you feel about Dogecoin?
Let's go talk to Dale and that fucking Altman guy. Let's get something going here, Callum. Dude.
What's that man's name again? Something funny.
Todd Altman.
Yeah, but what's his real name? It's like Milton.
Milton.
What was it?
Some dumbass fucking name like Milton. Sorry if your name's Milton.
Todd Alt. Oh, yeah, it is Milton. Milton C. Alt the second, the third.
A Roman numeral. Oh,
How
God.
can you? We could do a full episode on that guy and just like, is he scamming people? And why do we keep letting him scam people? He's the one who does, what's the crypto? BitNile and
Ask ROI.
Others. Oh yeah, just like anything you see and you're like, that's kind of sketchy. It's my man Todd.
It's Todd for sure. We should do like a Shane Dawson conspiracy type video, but it's just like about Todd Altman.
That would be really good. I'm sure he's not soon
and
happy at all.
At the end, we could make a makeup palette to pay off the legal fees.
This is the Ask ROI color. It's mint green.
Wait. It's just like, I used to have like a Morphe palette that was like all orange colors. We just like rebrand that as like the new Bitcoin livery that you put the Meyer Shanks in.
That's really good. Well, and then we just keep going, but this is all my opinion. This is just my opinion.
Allegedly a Ponzi scheme. Sorry.
Allegedly, in my opinion. I don't know anything about Ponzi schemes. We don't know anything. This is a joke podcast. No one would ever take us seriously.
We run our hat sales via Venmo. Important for you to know.
In a Google Doc where we didn't even ask for anyone's name last year.
Last time we didn't. And this time I added that.
We guessed based off of your emails what your name was.
and I put that in the U.S. Postal Service. I did. What about it? By the way, guys, it's important you guys know these hats, very good quality, real embroidered.
No, it is nice. And it has our old logo on it.
Don't tell them that it's literally a quarter of an inch off center. Don't tell them that.
Our old logo was off center. I had accidentally made it off center, and it was off center for like a year. I fixed it recently. If you go to only our Instagram,
that's where it's fixed. Nowhere else.
That's where it's better.
Speaking of trash, do we want to talk about the IndyCar commercials?
Yeah, let's
talk about the good first. Let's talk about the good first. Joseph Newgarden's. Go for it.
Joseph Newgarden's commercial came across my Instagram For You page, whatever the equivalent is, today, and it was blocked. Like, it was like some people find this like sensitive content. Like, I had to click to watch it because it's him tearing out the heart. Isn't that funny? Like, they didn't even, I don't know if they didn't even like think of that, but it just randomly dropped like last weekend because it was supposed to show during a football game, and then that didn't happen because they were like, we want more time. We need more time, which is not how deadlines work. And then they just randomly drop it on social media. And it's, and it's Joseph Newgarden. He's at a barbecue. He's the grill master.
Grilling.
And
grilling, if you may.
He's
charming he's charming people, and they go, oh, look how charming he is. And then he grabs raw ground beef, and at the same time it cuts to that being like a human heart, and they're like, he ripped Pato O'Ward's heart out of his chest live on TV. Right. And it shows Pato like crying.
He's not a good girl, he's also a bad boy.
He's both genders. He's gender neutral. he's good girl, but also bad boy.
He's good girl and bad boy. That's what they were going for.
That's why it was flagged. People were like, this is good girl, but then it's bad boy.
Then it's bad
boy. Not appropriate for all audiences.
No.
So they like, and then he like throws the raw heart on the grill, and they're like, aren't you fucking scared of this guy? This guy's pretty fucking scary.
It was a really well done commercial. I thought it was, and Joseph Newgarden, if there's one thing about him, he's putting he's so so good at acting, truly.
He's so good. That's why the commercial's good, is because he could pull that 100%. Off. I think that they can give Joseph these, because I think last year his commercial was so good, and it was because they were able to give him, he has like a character that he plays so well.
He's truly performing. Like, they can give him direction and it like goes into his brain and he can react. Whereas I think when you give direction to some of the other drivers, they weren't meant for the stage. What can I say? Joseph was meant for the stage, but they really highlighted, like, the whole highlight was the 2024 Indy 500. And when we talk about the 2024 Indy 500, we then have to bring back the discussion, specifically the Pato fans. Specifically, I think a lot of Pato fans who don't watch IndyCar, which is totally fine. I get that. If I were a McLaren fan, I also wouldn't watch IndyCar. And we have to be like, well, he did cheat. He did cheat because the attenuator was blended, and that's cheating. And, like, while it is breaking the rules, this is me saying this. I'm not saying this as the Pato O'Ward fans anymore. And while it is breaking the rules to blend the attenuator, as we learned, it was so much stupider than cheating. It did not benefit him at all.
It was like angling in the pit box. It's dumb and it's stupid, and it's just how Penske does things. But it's not why he won that Indy 500. And if you keep making TikToks about that with sad music behind it, I'm going to mute the words Pato O'Ward. I'm gonna.
He's fine, guys. He's
not mad.
Fine. In fact, he has a vehicle upgrade this season, as we saw in his commercial.
Yeah, so they decided for Pato's commercial. So last year I thought the Pato commercial was mostly good. There was parts of it I didn't like, but there was parts sexual. I did like how they were like, he's just like the charming fan favorite. They made him like to be like a Bond guy. Like they were like, he's like a international man of mystery. He's James cool. Bond of IndyCar. He's cool. He drives cool cars. He's got money. They do decide to keep the only part of last year's commercial that I hated, where they were like, he fucks mad bitches. He's got mad groupies. And I was like, what? Why did it get weirdly misogynistic right there? Like, what was that about? And they're like, don't.
For fun. Misogyny for fun.
It was literally misogyny for fun. And I was like, didn't love that. So this year I was really excited. I was like, new commercial, no misogyny for fun this time. Instead, they were like, so this year, instead of being an international man of misery who's rich and successful, he's actually a trash driver. Okay.
A sanitation worker, to be politically correct.
Can I get too woke right now? Y'all mind if I get too woke real quick? They literally were like, they play like this Irish music in the background. I'm like, okay, so like we're just gonna
Dropkick Murphys, because he's a ward. I thought that was a
I
nice
know.
touch.
Okay. It seems like weird that they like don't acknowledge his Irish last name or the fact that he is Mexican. They just like insinuate like he's Irish. His last name is Award. Don't ask questions. He's a sanitation worker. Okay. I'm getting too woke. I'm getting too woke. I know I am. But then they have him drive around and they're like, he's so fast at driving. And he also fucks mad bitches and got groupies again. We're doing that again. And thank God he decided instead of driving a trash truck that he would drive an IndyCar. That is literally the commercial. And I'm like, I didn't think he was going to ever drive a trash truck. He's like from a very rich family in Mexico. I don't think he was ever going to do that.
No.
And it's like messing with the branding that you guys just tried to give him last year, which is that he's rich and famous and international man of mystery.
It's weird. Okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to play Fox's advocate, aka devil's advocate.
Devil.
I think if I was someone who had never watched IndyCar before, didn't really give a fuck about it, I think the commercial would stick in my brain where I was like why is he driving a trash truck like that? Or a garbage truck, a sanitation vehicular like that. So I do think it's like a good commercial. It's just so weird, like looking at it from the lens of somebody who like watches IndyCar and like knows about it. It's like, I mean, you're not advertising the racing at all, and you're not really advertising Mr. Award. We're more so just like, it's just like a cool commercial, I guess, because there wasn't like that many. It wasn't like the Joseph Newgarden commercial where we had like the cuts to the actual racing. I don't know. It was weird for me. Also the groupie thing where groupies is such like it's a dead term. I feel like we don't use that anymore.
Nobody even says that unless you're like it's literally such an out that whoever wrote
shows
that
your age
is like a misogynistic boomer, because like even misogynistic Gen Zers would call me a bitch before they'd call me a groupie.
They call me and they'd say he even has bops.
Mad bops.
He has bops. He has hoes. He's scaring the hoes. Yeah. If they said and he gets mad hoes, I would be like, that's less misogynistic than being.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's okay. Like,
and you know what? Hell yeah, brother.
It gives like when I used to be a hostess at a restaurant and old people used to call me sweetheart. And it like gives like, ooh, my skin just crawled a little bit. Don't like it. And it's so interesting seeing men, particularly on Twitter, almost everybody that I follow that's a woman was like, wish they would stop calling those groupies. Don't like that. And all these men being like, well, like it's just a commercial. Like, why does it matter? And I just realized like, I don't know what the male equivalent is. Like men don't get goosebumps when somebody calls them sweetheart. You know what I mean?
Men have never been like hated on for enjoying something. They have never had to feel scrutiny for enjoying something in the masses. Like we have fangirls, that's a derogatory term. Groupies, a derogatory term. Like there is no male equivalent because they have no fucking struggles.
And like honestly, fine. I like think that they could just like, it's such an easy switch to make the commercial less weird if they just like said like he has fans.
They didn't have to say
he has groupies.
Anything. Didn't have to say anything. And then the groupies was literally, it was like one singular woman in like, I would say probably her 40s sitting in a lawn chair, like standing up and cheering for him. I was like, this is so, like you went out of your way to put this in and it didn't hit. Like it wasn't funny.
It didn't hit.
The point of the commercial is that he's driving a sanitation vehicle like a fucking monster. Like that's the bit of the commercial. That's the entire production value of the commercial. And you're like, wait a minute, we're not gonna let the women get off easy here, are we? And then they didn't. Shout out to Fox.
They didn't. I think last year's Joseph commercial versus this year's Joseph commercial, which one did you like more?
Last year's, 100%.
Last year's was so good. This year's was good, but like last year's was like, oh my, I literally was like, dude, IndyCar is the coolest fucking sport in the world. And then last year's Pato commercial, I actually kind of liked it. It told like a story about like he really wants to win the 500. He keeps coming up in second place. Like it did that thing where they kept showing all the races he gets second place in. Yes. And they were like, they're building like a storyline for Pato. I want to watch this to see whether he ever gets that first. This year, there's
Mm-hmm.
no storyline. I don't get at all what I'm supposed to be getting out of it. It doesn't, you're right, it doesn't even show like racing really. So I'm like unsure of what we're
No.
even advertising.
I feel like this is kind of it missed the mark. Like it's a commercial that I think is going to stick with people, especially, but I don't think it's going to stick with people like outside of the fact like that it's a commercial. Like I think it's just going to be a commercial people are going to think about, like the progressive commercials. But it missed the mark the same way that I felt like the Alex Pillow commercial last year missed the mark, where it was very like odd, but they weren't accenting or they weren't highlighting like his racing career. It was more like, no, this guy's a winner. But it's like, okay, but like tell me more about the narrative, about the fact that he's won like so consistently or that he's fucking sneaky. Like give me something as it pertains to the product that I'm going to see if I were to tune into the thing that you're supposedly trying to advertise to me.
Yeah. So I think in the next couple weeks we're supposed to get 2 more commercials, another Alex Pillow commercial, which I think this year they have to obviously do something different because he's won the 500, which last year the like a big part was that he wanted to make out with the bricks. So he's
He
made
wanted to make out with the bricks and drink milk. He wanted to French kiss the bricks. He was French kissing ever since he was a baby, and he wanted to French kiss the bricks and to pour milk on himself.
Consider those bricks Frenched, baby. So now what?
Hell yeah, brother.
And then
You.
what I'm so nervous about is at first I was so excited about this, but now I'm nervous about it. Is we're supposed to be getting a Will Power commercial, and I'm not as confident in them to make
Is
good
that
commercials
true?
right now. Yes,
Who confirmed it?
somebody that is listens to our show
It
who
feels
works at IMS
really. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
in marketing. So
Okay,
he's like,
cool.
I don't think he does the commercials, but he probably heard.
He knows. I think. Can I say something? I love Will Power to death. I'm really excited to watch him perform at Andrea this year. I'm just not sure if he has the acting chops about him. I've watched the Penske games, and that man can. I mean, he can chubby bunny till the cows come home. I just don't know if we were to put him in front of lights, camera, action, if he's going to deliver the way he would, or the way Joseph, his former teammate, would.
I can't disagree more. I think that he has a real talent that we just haven't really seen him lights, camera, action.
Okay.
But also like his brother has a movie.
His brother's a professional comedian and was also a break dancer for a short time. Gave up racing to break dance. I remember that from the memoir.
So I think if they have a good script, I think Will Power is like those great actors who, when they have a good script, they can really deliver.
He's like sitting in there. It's like one of the writers' meetings for SNL, and he's like, he's not dealing with any bullshit. He's like, there's no way I could perform that. He's rewriting scripts. He's making writers cry, and he's gonna put out a good product.
You know, like, I'm so glad you brought up SNL. So I used to watch SNL all the time. You know who's such a good host on SNL, in my opinion? Kim Kardashian, which is weird because Kim Kardashian, when she gets a Ryan Murphy script, is the worst actor I've ever seen in my entire life. But when she gets a good SNL skit, exactly. But when she gets an SNL skit, she can be quite funny at times. What we need is for Will Power to get a good script, and that's what I'm worried about at the moment. I think that we are in Ryan Murphy territory with these commercials.
I also think the main thing, if you're going to talk about the racing and the narratives around these drivers, which clearly we could or we could not from what we've seen from the first, it's a 50-50. 50-50, you're either going to win or you're not. I think what I would focus on is the whole Penske situation. However, are they going to be allowed to do that? Is Penske going to be like, yeah, no, you can say that I really fucked that guy over. That's fine.
I think we're definitely going to get a double bird clip.
For sure.
You're
totally right.
I think that they're building like a universe here. So like Joseph is like a homeowner who's hosting a barbecue. And then in this same neighborhood, Pato is driving the sanitation vehicle. So I think what we're really asking ourselves is who are the characters Alex Pillow and Will Power are in this commercial universe that we're building? And I think I know who Will Power is. He's the neighbor who shows up uninvited to the barbecue and is kind of disrupting the whole thing and like telling stories in front of the neighborhood kids that the parents would probably wish he wouldn't. And like he's just kind of the crazy guy in the neighborhood. I think the problem is, what is Alex Pillow?
Alex Pillow is he doesn't live in the neighborhood, but he owns property that he rents out. He owns a lot of property. He owns a lot of the houses around you. And he's also the homeowners association. He's the HOA. He's the head of the HOA. And he will make sure those tulips are in line and that none of your tree branches are going over.
He's the president of the HOA and the landlord in the neighborhood. Double whammy.
He's making a lot of money and people are worried.
He owns the house that Joseph's character lives in.
He literally does. He literally does. And he owns
house.
He recently evicted Will Power for some reason.
Will Power got evicted by the HOA. And he's coming back with a vengeance and he's burning the whole neighborhood down.
He's been leaving flaming dumpsters on people's doorsteps. He's pissed.
He's just pissed, guys. Oh god, that's exactly what's happening. No, I'm glad we figured that out. So, anything else IndyCar? We had something
Miss
else.
you.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I hope Calamilot gets the Dale Coyne seat. I'm changing my. I know I predicted something in our last episode. I can't remember what I predicted. You guys and I also will have to rewatch that to remember anything I predicted. But I would like it to be Calamilot if Prema is no longer a thing.
Yeah, I'd like it to be a lot of people. Realistically, it's going to be Mr. Costco.
Roman Grosjean, you don't even want to do IndyCar, and I know you don't.
Roman, you're having so much fun not doing these things.
You're not doing them, and you're having a blast.
You're fine, dude. You're out there flying planes and whatever else you're doing.
Whatever else Roman Grosjean's up to. Being like a production fucking assistant on the F1 movie. Whatever the fuck like, you were up to.
Yeah, selling his traumatic story. I don't even think he's getting paid for the amount of
for free
F1 things that have come out in this past year that like rip his story. His tragic story. Traumatic story. Yeah, I assume it's gonna be him. But I'd love it to be Calamilot.
Calamilot, come on. Let us know if you need anything. We'd love to put in a good word with Dale. He listens to his podcast, obviously. So
open your checkbook. Let's go talk to Dale.
Speaking of F1, I was on a flight recently and they added the F1 movie onto like the catalog of movies you can watch on a plane. And literally every time I went up to go to the bathroom, there was 800 Sunny Hazes fucking staring back at me. I literally was like, get me out of this canister in the sky, please.
Canister in the sky. You're just in an aluminum can.
Wait, have you seen that TikTok that's going viral of the girl having a panic attack on the plane?
The one that's just like screaming?
She's like, my pinky was up, I was scared. That was me whenever I saw Sunny Haze on that fucking plane. I was like,
There's that motherfucker.
It's not real. Me just tapping on their shoulders. Hey, I want you to know this is not how F1 works. Can I sit down next to you? Is anybody in that middle seat? So basically, this is all a ripoff of Roman Grosjean's story. Let me tell you about Roman.
Daytona 24 is actually happening this weekend.
Okay, let's turn this off and turn that on. What do you think? No, I definitely was like, this is such an airplane movie. What do you think about that movie getting nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars?
Dude, we're just fucking making shit up. Like, I'm so... Best Picture? Oh, what? No. Wrong.
Picture of what exactly? Please inform me and enlighten me. I think that we're right, though, that this whole thing was just, we said in like one of our very first episodes that the F1 movie was all just an effort to get Lewis Hamilton an EGOT. And I'm starting to believe it more and more, because what the fuck do you mean? Best
well,
picture
and it makes sense because he's actually going to be in Sweeney Todd on Broadway soon. So it makes sense that he's going for the EGOT.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to get a Grammy for, you know, I like the water.
Stop. That song, like, makes me cringe so hard. Nasty. It has hurt my lower back.
It's so nasty, bro. Spread it open operation. Hey, I'm going to call the cops. Please, back up.
Hey, is this man bothering you? Me anytime that song comes on.
God, it's such a creep and weirdo. Anyways, speaking of... I mean, he said spread it open operation.
Specifically in that song. He seems like a fine guy, I guess.
I have no problem. I don't know.
Ask Persephone. Except for... ask Persephone how to spread it open like it's operation. Or whatever.
Listen, why did you make your weird sex song with Christina Aguilera sound like a pap smear? Okay? I didn't tell you to fucking do that. I did not tell you to do that. Ugh. Nasty, Lewis.
Ladies, go get checked.
No, that's important. If you're old enough to listen to this podcast, you're old enough to get a yearly pap smear. Get in there, girls. Go to your gynecologist. Period. You should have one once a month. If you don't, something might be the matter. So go talk to your gynecologist.
Period. I thought you meant a pap smear. I was like, whoa, my insurance does not cover that.
Once a month.
Once a month.
Speaking of Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari is ass ? So we're starting to get into the speculation territory of F1, where there is cars on track, but like in mysterious circumstances.
Well, not all the
never getting
not all the cars are on track, Andrea. Not all the cars are on track, Andrea.
Which Andrea. One isn't? Which one?
The Williams is not on track, Andrea. And people are making jokes about it and saying that they're going to be bad, Andrea. Because they're not even good enough to be on track, Andrea.
Okay, what I heard is that they can't pass the crash test, which is good because we're not planning on crashing. So sorry that you guys are, but we're not. So we don't have to worry about that. Why would we need a crash
test? Why would we want to test that? That sounds really painful.
We don't need to test crashing. I mean, like, we're trying not to do that. Sorry. We tend to keep it on track.
I bet Ferrari was really good at the crash test. I bet they were really good at that. I bet Kimi Antonelli came by them and it scared them and they crashed.
And they crash on the banking.
That's still the funniest thing that's ever happened. That's the funniest Ferrari sequence
you never heard of the high line? So you had to practice crashing because Kimi went on the high line. You had to practice crashing. How'd you do? Good or bad? Are you good at it? Thought so.
They've had a lot of practice. That's what James Vela says when they go. Everyone else got past the crash test. He goes, yeah, well they've done it a lot, so I would hope they would be good at it.
They also keep saying the Williams is overweight. What happened to body neutrality?
Oh my god, we said that about the Alpines last year, and look how good they did. So,
sorry, you want your car to not live a healthy and fulfilled, nutritious life, but our car is all about intuitive eating. So when our car is hungry, they eat.
Sorry, I like real cars with curves.
Ever heard of All About That Bass by plus-size icon Meghan Trainor?
The bigger the side pods, the better.
Sorry, your guys' cars are all just giving unrealistic body standards, but our car is real.
Oh my god, I bet the Ferrari can shop at Brandy Melville without crying.
Wow. Congrats to them. I think that more cars should be out there that look like real cars.
There's just a Ford Focus out there.
Like, just get the fuck out of here.
It's representation.
Cars overweight. Please. You guys have a fucking BMI scale for the cars? Like, that's not healthy.
Forget BOP, it's BMI and F1.
Jeez, oh, peas. It's just like, it's too much, guys. It's too much. You guys are doing too much on the Williams. I don't like it. Do you think that Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz would really be in a bad car? Please.
Please. Newly engaged.
Please. Oh my God, that is so true.
Alex Albon.
Married man soon. Probably not soon. He seems like the type that would be engaged for long.
That's a long engagement, man, if I've ever seen one.
Long engagement just dropped. I don't know how to explain it. He does kind of give, I think it's that he just gives the type of guy who'd like always kind of be a little too busy to plan a wedding.
I think he's just so nonchalant. He's like, no, we are married.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, we never actually got married. You just proposed. And he's like, oh, shoot. Now that you mention it, that is true.
Rats. Okay, so he's like the type of guy who would Google all the paperwork you have to do to get married and kind of get overwhelmed and just like close all the tabs and be like, ooh.
But he wouldn't even close them. The tabs are still open. He just opened up a new window.
And he's like, we'll worry about that at a later date. Not right now.
Come back to that.
So let's talk about who else is ass. Ferrari is supposedly ass. I guess that they did like an event in Italy, I think, where they were like showing the car. What was Ferrari in Italy? Makes you think. All I saw was just the video of the car like dying in the middle of the road.
That's all I saw too. Yeah, that's all I saw too. And everyone's like, and then there was another, someone posted like a video of Charles who didn't seem super excited, and people are like, this man wants to kill himself. The Ferrari's ass. And so I fully subscribed. I'm like, yeah, the Ferrari's fucked, dude. It's gonna be a miserable year.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
I think it's fun to get those Ferrari fans riled up. I think we knew that that's probably exactly what would happen at a Ferrari event. I don't think that they're the sort of team I would entrust doing a reveal on track in front of like all their investors and stuff like that. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, did we expect any different? It's Ferrari.
Don't do that.
Fork found in socket. Like, it's...
Hey, that's typical. Not for you. That's not for you. Well, another team that I think is going to be ass potentially... This is just like based on like what I was feeling at the event. I went to the Ford event, obviously. I haven't talked about it enough, so I should probably talk about it way more so everybody can be thoroughly tired of hearing me talk about it. But while I was there, they did this whole thing where they were like, this is just like a year of us like realizing things. Like Ford is like so new at this whole thing. It's new regulations. Like you guys get it. And like Lauren Mecky's kind of like, and the Ford CEO were kind of sitting up there and they were like, there's going to be some times where like the car stops running and like there's going to be some times where the engine doesn't work and we just need you guys to like be patient. This is all going to pay off. It's really scary, but like scary is where fun happens, right guys? And I was like, ooh, this sounds like you guys don't think this is going too well. Like what is up with this tone that they were taking? And I feel like I was like, But then I heard at today's secret shakedown testing that apparently Isaac Hadjar had the fastest time. So I was like, are they sandbagging?
Probably. Yeah. They kind of do that. Like they learned it, and they learned it from Max. Max was like, this car
they follow
is
his
hot
lead.
garbage. And then it's just like on pole.
It's like a normal car.
It's just like a fine car. It's probably like one of the top 20 F1 cars. Like you're fine.
Yeah, that is so Mac. They're just following his lead. Speaking of Ford, I don't know why I'm yawning. I haven't done a single thing today. I'm gonna be honest, haven't done anything today. Don't know why I'm tired. Don't have permission to be. Last thing I have on our doc, we can talk about whatever. It's your podcast, you can just. But this is the last thing I have to contribute, is there was a little scuffle in the media between Ford and Cadillac, or GM in this case, in which Dan Towers, the guy who is CEO of TWG Motorsports and Cadillac Racing, he was like, well, what we're doing is like actually having an F1 team, not like a little marketing thing like Ford is doing. Like we actually have a Cadillac F1 team. And so what we're doing is more America's team than probably whatever the fuck they're doing. Personally, that's what I think we're doing. So yeah. And then Ford was like, that's crazy that you said that because you're not even making your own fucking engines. You guys, if anybody's marketing, it's your losers because you're just putting Cadillac on a Ferrari car. What side would you like to take in this? Because I kind of think that there is great argument for both sides, and it's one of those things where it's like neither of you guys are going to win this argument, and it's so fun we're having it.
It's like, yeah. We have to pick sides just like for funsies,
or you could just like observe, like as like a observer, you can just comment on it.
You want to sit on the fence? Yeah. Is that what you want to do? You want to sit on the fence? You don't want to get political. You want to sit on the fence and say that if there's good people on both sides?
You'll fall for everything.
I'm taking a side. I think I'm going to take Ford's side.
Okay.
Because up until you're a Ferrari car that's wrapped in a Cadillac livery, I was on Cadillac's side, but they really ate them up with that one.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good. But I think this is such good marketing because if there's one thing Americans love, it's just like shitty drama. Like they love to just be like Americans love to just be bitches. And that's what they're doing is they're being bitches. Divas.
Yeah. Whereas, like, I think I'm going to take Cadillac's side because it's true. Like, no average observer of F1. No, literally. Okay, listen to me. Because no average observer of F1 would even consider Red Bull a Ford team. Like, you have to know the sport to know that it's a Ford engine. And 100%. Even then, it's like loosely defined as like a Ford powertrain. You know what I mean? Like, it was made with Red Bull, collaboration with Ford. It's a loose partnership, if that. Whereas Cadillac, they have a fucking team. Not even that, like an 11th team. Like they literally forced F1 to make another spot on the grid for them. And F1 didn't want to do it. I think that if anything, that there's nothing more American than threatening litigation to get what you want. And that's why I think I have to side with Cadillac.
One thing I will say is Cadillac feels so British coded to me. Like the way that they act and the way that they conduct themselves. Whereas I'm like Haas, I'm like, that's my American team. Like even the drivers, I'm like, those are a pair of American brothers. And they're like obviously not. I think I don't get I get the vibe that like Cadillac would spit on me. Like they would call me poor. Whereas like I think Ford Red Bull, I think that they would at least invite me to their bonfire and like try to be friends with me. They would still call me poor, but just like behind my back.
I think that by naming it Cadillac and going with the Cadillac branding, it's giving like this is for the American 1%ers. I feel like how great would it have been if they were like, we're coming to F1 and we're going to be Team Chevy. Eat shit.
Hell yeah. That would have been so good. But also they're like they're like Cadillac, like the bourgeoisie. They're not like Cadillac Blackjack, get down, boot scoop, boogie, you know. Boogie. It's not Cadillac Ranch. It's not it's just like which I think is such a missed opportunity. Like if you really want to be American's team, put some cowboy hats on your drivers. I swear to God. Now. Get him in a cowboy hat.
What if we gave Valtteri some time to cook? Because I think he wants to bring an American vibe. Like, we maybe have to let him have some space to get creative here.
I think as soon as it goes from, like, the initial stages of branding, where it's just, like, really heavy Cadillac branding to, like, they get, like, kind of a personality. I think we will eventually fall into being America's team. But for right now, I mean... Haas is, that's my American team right now. You're gonna have to prove yourself to take it away from them.
I feel like I have met plenty of Gene Haas's in my life, but no Dan Taurus's. Yeah, I mean, like it's so American to not be able to leave the country because you have a criminal record.
as soon as Dan Towers commits some white collar crimes, that's not my team. That's not my team. As soon as Cole Custer is caught in a Cadillac factory car, fine.
Now we're talking. Oh,
that's America. That's America.
I think that Cadillac is a little bit too bourgeoisie. I think it would be more interesting if Ford just actually had a team in F1. So what I'm proposing is that Alpine finally gets their shit together, sells to the highest bidder, and that highest bidder is Ford. That would be
really fun. That would be really good for
America.
That's America.
Do you think that would? I think that would fix a lot of problems we have as a country. Not most of the important ones, but...
No, not the big ones, but definitely some of the little ones that could be, like, patched up with, like, a Band-Aid, I think.
Yeah.
Not the bleeding, amputated legs or anything, but, like, the little wounds, the paper cuts.
We'd probably have to
Hangnails.
On getting our constitutional rights back, probably. That would be step one.
Right. Fighting fascism and then, like, Ford F1 team. Probably is a little bit lower than that, but it's still on a list for sure.
But sometimes we could like work on like the little wins because like
it's important to keep morale, you know.
yeah. So just Alpine, consider what you could do for America by selling.
Right, by being on the grid, they're supporting fascism.
Makes you think. Makes you think. And on
Allegedly.
that note...
No, we have one more thing to talk about. You will not silence me on this.
What?
Those fuck asses are getting rid of the Roval.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I skipped that on the fucking doc. I'm so sorry. I just think I didn't want to talk about it. It was really upsetting me. So Jordan Bianchi... Typical fucking Jordan Bianchi shit.
Fork-founded kitchen.
Jordan Bianchi shit, he be tweeting that this year there will be no Roval. It will be an oval race at Charlotte because apparently we listen to boomers and we let them win as if they don't win enough. I mean, they already own all the fucking property in this country. They already fucking get all the tax breaks you could possibly think of. And now they get to fucking get rid of the Roval. And so they're getting rid of the Roval. They're replacing it with an oval, just the oval, no row. As you guys like, I think a lot of people, I mean, I think people have been reaching out to us. They've been sending their condolences. I think that it's like a strong stance that we've had on this podcast that we think the Roval is one of the underappreciated races in motorsports. It offers so much beauty and fun in this sport. I don't know if you have a favorite memory you want to share of the Roval.
Oh, well, my first favorite memory, I have two of them. My first favorite memory was the first year I ever watched the Roval, and I was, first of all, giddy because people kept calling it the Roval to find out that Roval stood for Road Oval, and that is the biblical name for this track. I thought that was really beautiful. And then it's actually where I started my hatred for AJ Allmendinger because he got a little too close to SVG on the Roval. We've since squashed the beef. We both have, because it was a two-sided beef. He just didn't know about it. And then this year at the Roval, there was a little bit of a skirmish between Denny Hamlin and Ross Chastain. Denny Hamlin, who didn't know that if he finished in front of Ross Chastain, that Joey Logano would make it to the next round. And the little skirmish happened between Denny Hamlin and Ross Chastain ended up going over the finish line backwards. AJ Allmendinger also did, but they didn't show it on television. But shout out to him. And I thought that was pretty magical. And you don't get that at the Charlotte Oval. I've never seen that once happen. Like I've never seen that happen at the Charlotte Oval.
Literally never gone backwards over the finish line. No. And like one of my favorite memories is when somebody hit the tire barrier and they just kept going for a while, and then they go, "Oh shit, we can't even see over there." It was like it was like a portal into another world. Like they literally were like, "Oh shit, how long has he been in there?" Should we yellow flag it, or is it too late now?
That's you can't get in there. You can't be under there. You've got to come out.
I like it when they started putting like dangerous concrete tire barriers and shit in random places because people would not stop cutting corners, and it was because the corners were impossible to make in a stock car, and the drivers were like, I can't turn the car like that. It just doesn't actually turn that way.
And the curbs were always, they're such a doozy. Those are thick ass curbs. Like truly, oh God. Oh my God.
I liked it when they temporarily lighted it this year. That was fun. They like just put like little lights in the middle of the oval.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Because they like kind of thought about it afterwards. They're like, wait, I think the Xfinity race is like happening at night. And they're like, oh shit.
In the dark. That's crazy. Let's just use these like floodlights. It was good. Yeah.
It's like the lights that they put in a parking lot in the middle of a bad neighborhood so that like police can surveil the area better. It was like those types of lights.
Yeah. Oh God. I love the Roval.
And it's just like, okay, I genuinely think like everybody that was complaining about the oval, they were complaining about the larger issue of it being a playoff cutoff race, which it no longer is. So it's like there was no need to get rid of it anymore. And people were like, but it's so much better oval racing. And I'm like, but like you watch oval racing all the time. Like we have the Coke 600. You can watch 600 of these fuckers.
It is an oval race. We race at the Charlotte Oval. We already do that. We don't need to do it again. If we are having the issue where we need to race at a track multiple times in the season, you have too many fucking races. There's too many. NASCAR, you own 90 tracks. You own them all. That's the reason that we have all these fuck-ass tracks for other series. If we need to go back to the Charlotte Oval a second time, there's a larger issue at hand.
And because everybody's talking about how great the oval racing is there, how much you want to bet the oval race is going to suck ass?
It's going to be ass.
And then they're going to go, oh shit, did we make a mistake? And I'm going to go, yes.
No, 100% we made a mistake.
We're going to have like a 24-hour news cycle, Jordan Bianchi and fucking Jeff Gluck arguing on the teardown, Break Hard making 5 TikToks about whether or not the oval race sucked. And the answer is going to be no.
I'll tell you right now, 99% no. That 1% who says yes likes to be yelled at.
All of us voted no. I'm telling you what's going to happen. And so when it happens, you guys can all come back to this and remember that we are premier NASCAR analysts. The race is going to suck now. You guys cursed it. The spirit of the Roval is haunting this race now.
Guys, like... It has been a joke before, but you truly need to protect yourself and your loved ones from the spirit of the Roval because she's angry. We've angered her spirit. She's unrestful now. She's not resting. She's pissed. She's tired.
She didn't even get a proper burial. Like, you didn't even tell us that the last Roval was our last Roval. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You already put her on the schedule. And now you're just going to take her off? Like, everyone who was upset about not knowing it was Daniel Ricciardo's last race, I want that same energy with the Roval.
Make your fucking sad TikToks. Get out here. Make your fucking sad TikToks, everybody.
She's gonna come... The Roval comes out as a Ford ambassador.
She's driving trucks in a commercial now. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Look
what you did.
Look what the fuck you did. No, it's just so dumb. And now we have this stupid chase format and everything is an oval. How is SVG going to win that?
Dumb, stupid, no more winning you're in, stupid. And no more Roval. Oh my God. And no more Chicago. You guys, NASCAR hates SVG and they're making it all of our problems.
Sad. It's so sad to see. It's such an obvious targeting of SVG. It's just like, it's real. Like, it's like you're being so obvious about it.
It's like, it's pathetic. It truly is. NASCAR is woke. No more Roval, no more playoffs.
No, the fucking woke mob won this one. You guys all fucking yelled and fucking whatever. Sheep. Yeah, no, you sheeple all fucking convinced NASCAR that we needed to get rid of the Roval, and it's just like a woke mob cancel culture, canceling the Roval. Okay, the Roval made one tweet back in 2013 that they shouldn't have.
She's grown since then. Oh my god, heaven forbid. The headphones are off.
I can't. It's just such a stupid fucking sport. NASCAR is so dumb.
Dude, NASCAR is such a joke. Monopoly-ass bitches. Yeah, I'm bringing it back. Round 2, lawsuit.
So on that note, welcome to the season 3 of
Well, should we talk about Bowman Gray or no?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Bowman Gray is happening. That's actually a great sport. Just Bowman Gray.
Bowman Gray is a great sport. I highly recommend if you're never going to watch another NASCAR race, you should watch Bowman Gray.
Tune in.
Truly. Like, genuinely. So, like,
hand it on. It's a great time. So we're gonna probably do what we did last year, right? With heats. So we're gonna have heat races. Last year they had it where it was Saturday. Like if you were the highest points finisher of the season before, that you were automatically in. Who would? Because that was like Ryan Blaney last year, right? He was like automatically in. So
yeah,
he just
it's
left.
William. So he just he just drove off the track. That was really funny. I didn't remember that.
I just remember being like, okay, he did one lap and he is leaving. So
he is opting out. So it would be William Byron, because he was the regular season champion.
Which is good, because I think William Byron almost didn't make it last year. I think he was in like the last chance qualifier. Struggled.
He was bullied. And it was really funny. It was really laughed. Good. Ha. So basically what happens is they have a bunch of heats. There's people that like finish in the top whatever places in each heat. They qualify for the actual race. And then everybody who doesn't qualify in these heat races, plus William Byron, who's the top points finisher, everybody but those folks have a last chance qualifiers. And that's where I remember one of them, we literally could not do a single lap without a yellow flag. And then the next one, they like didn't pass each other at all. Like it was like such a weird toss up. Like because they just heat race one, and I remember the drivers were like, I didn't realize we were gonna try that hard. Like I didn't realize we were putting so much effort into it.
Because it's important to note, this is not a points race. Like it does nothing for the chase. It's literally just for fun.
We haven't mentioned this yet. Bowman Gray is around a football field. So it's like a D1 football field. It's a flat track. It's tiny. When we're talking about it's not Daytona. It's not small like Iowa. It's significantly smaller, which makes this just so fucking funny.
So, like, basically the only way to, like, pass cars is to take somebody out in a way. Like, you have to, physically push somebody out of the way to take a spot. So when we get to, like, okay, these people are going to qualify, these people aren't, it's kind of embarrassing not to qualify. So people are like, well, I guess I have to crash into you. Sorry.
It's very, very, very physical. There's a lot of movement going on.
That's like the lore of Bowman Gray. They're literally like, this is a track where people fight. Like in like all forms of motorsports that happen at this track, they're like, people square the fuck up. This is where you fight.
Highly recommend, if you have any free time this week, just search up Bowman Gray on TikTok and just enjoy some of the
punching.
It's high school theater is what it is, and it's wonderful.
What's better, a goalie fight in the NHL or a Bowman Gray fight?
Oh, dude. They're both so amazing. I would have to say goalie fight, though. Because I feel like at least with the goalies, like, they have their athlete. Not... Okay, wait. Can I try again?
No, I think I got exactly what you're saying.
You know, they're like... Those are, like, athletes. Uh-huh. Like, if they could fight. Like, they're built to...
Yeah.
They wouldn't get winded just from running over.
But they do that in Bowman Gray. They kind of run and then they go.
They get a little bit slower as they get closer to the car, and it's like a single punch, and usually there's only one person punching, the other person's fully in the car. Sometimes people are slamming their bodies on hoods of cars. Sometimes people are fighting other people's children.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Shout out.
Shout out. I watched the whole thing, and then I watched 5 TikToks where people explained to me what happened.
It's really fun.
No, I would agree, but it's a tough one. It's definitely a toss-up. Bowman Gray, like we said, not for points, just for fun. It's a great way, I think, if you're wanting to maybe get into NASCAR, to be introduced to the characters of NASCAR. It's like you kind of get a better idea of who's aggressive versus passive, I feel like. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be aggressive to win. In fact, the people that are most aggressive seem to take themselves out in the process, because last year it was won by Chase Elliott and he just minded his own business. He really didn't do shit. But then you see in the back, the aggressive people are taking themselves out and everyone around them. Right. And that's interesting. Yeah, Ty Gibbs ended up 4 wheels off the ground at one point.
He drove over someone else's wheel, and I remember the commentators being like, that's gonna that's gonna hurt his ass. Literally.
Yeah, it's such a great race. I hope you guys tune in. And what we learned last year, we did a whole thing where we talked about there being a halftime show. There isn't one. I don't really know where we got that.
Because there was this was last year was the first year they had it at Bowman Gray, but they previously, during the Clash, when they had it at the Coliseum in LA, they had Machine Gun Kelly perform and others, and so they had suggested to me, who I think I did spread this rumor a lot, that there was going to be a halftime show, and so I was like, oh yeah, there is a halftime. They do take a break.
No Machine Gun Kelly.
No show, no band.
Should we go live and we can be the halftime show?
No, because it's so late at night.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of those races that's...
I think that's a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't.
We could be a stage 2 show for another race where we just show up and try to keep you guys awake for 45 minutes, but not one of these late ones.
No, I don't think so. Anything else on Bowman Gray? Who do you think's going to win?
So. Alex Bowman. Bowman Gray.
No, that's good. I think Ty Gibbs is going to win it, and then we're going to have a full argument of whether or not that counts as his first win, because it's not a points race. And I think that'd be funny.
I made the prediction that he gets dropped this year.
Yeah. By Peepaw.
By Peepaw. Peepaw's gonna drop his ass. For Corey Haim.
Obviously. No, I think that's good. Ty Gibbs and Alex Bowman, 2 logical predictions for this race, and we'll move on from that. Alex Bowman is not blonde.
Alex Bowman is blonde.
Don't lie to the people.
Me Googling, is Alex Bowman blonde?
He's not fucking blonde.
He is blonde. Maybe he's not blonde.
What is it? Yeah, this is brunette erasure. He's one of us.
Dude, no, he is brunette. Who?
I think Kyle Larson is blonde.
Dude, stop. Okay. Stop the podcast. I'm not dealing with your rage bait. I got rage baited once.
I think Chase Elliott could be blonde if he was brave.
Oh, I think he could serve as blonde.
Yeah,
his girlfriend, his fiance is blonde. That's why I was confused.
They're all their fiancés are blonde. MJ.
All blonde.
MJ, all their fiancés are fucking blonde. Please.
I don't know why I thought he was blonde. This is crazy, guys. I gotta go. He's got gray hair.
Who has more blonde wags, the NHL or NASCAR?
Well, the
Blondes
NHL
per capita.
Blondes per capita. See, now we're cooking.
Now that you has more people. Yeah,
I would say I think the NHL has
more blondes per capita,
but I would say NASCAR wags have this thing where a lot of them are box dyed brown or black. It's very millennial.
yeah, they like go through a phase where they're like, I actually don't want to be blonde anymore, and then they just send it in
No.
the opposite direction.
It's like deep brunette, very flat, very dry. And
They
I can
did
say
not
that as a
add the
brunette.
red. They didn't add red back
No.
in first.
You're missing
No.
some of the pigmentation.
So that
The
is actually bleached.
So when you bleach your hair, it becomes very porous, okay? And then when you put the black on, turn into Brad Mondo for the NASCAR wags.
Stop cutting your own bangs, ladies.
Ladies.
No, I think because when I think NASCAR wag, I think like blonde, but then it's like you have very powerful brunettes, like Samantha Bush. She demands to be seen brunette
Right.
in a bob.
She's a very powerful brunette. I would say, and a
Very
lot of them
powerful
are
brunette.
brunettes that don't accept their winter looks, and mayhaps thick spray tans. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's interesting. We have the contrast between the blondes and then the spray tan brunette baddies.
I'm getting a spray tan before Phoenix.
I'm getting a spray tan as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna show up there embracing my winter look and then I look like a doofus.
No, I will be I will be a spray tan brunette baddie on the track.
Should we box dye our hair black before Phoenix?
I've done it. I'll do it. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh god. Well, on that note, we will see you guys next week for a Bowman Gray recap, and we are gearing up for motorsports to be in full swing again. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our season premiere. Still don't really know what that means, of season 3, and we'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to order a hat. Okay, bye.
If you want, you don't have to.
If you want, you really don't have to. It's just for fun.
Hard. If you don't need to, it's just people have asked for them, so
stuff.
it's just it's whatever, guys. It's whatever. Order one or don't. Bye.
Okay, bye.